Hello everyone and welcome to this week's behind the scenes devlog video, and this week is going to be yet another short week unfortunately, hopefully the last one for a while, but this week I'm only going to have today and tomorrow to work on the game because on Thursday I'm going to Wolfsburg, I'm going to a wedding at the weekend there, and today is already Tuesday because the friends that I had visiting from England at the weekend just left yesterday evening. So only 2 days to work on Equilinox this week, and I also need to get it ready for this month's Patreon release where I send it to the Patreon supporters to test out. So lots to do, and I better get started. First up today, I've been doing some work on the task system, and I created these new tasks here for the Patreon supporters to try out on Thursday, but I realised that I don't really have many different reward types at the moment, apart from just DP rewards. So what I'm going to do now is to create a new bonus item, which you can buy in the bonus shop, and unlocking that is going to be one of the rewards for one of the new tasks. Just been creating the icon for the new leaf statue, and I've also been doing all of its entity settings, and now I'm going to put it into the game. So as you can see, I have now added that leaf statue into the game, and now what I'm going to do is to create a task which will allow you to unlock the leaf statue in the bonuses shop. It is 10 to 1, just about to stop for lunch, and I have now created a new task for unlocking the leaf statue, which is this one here, to unlock all of the species in the game. But at the moment I'm having a little bit of trouble getting it to count the unlocked species when you start the game or load up a new world, so that's something that I need to have a look into this afternoon. It is 5 o'clock, and this afternoon I've been shuffling a few things around in the task system to fix that problem that I was talking about earlier, and I also created one more task, which is this completionist task, and to complete this you have to complete all of the other tasks in the game, so it's basically like completing the game, and I've made the reward for that the leaf statue because I thought it made a bit more sense, not that it really matters because these are all just to test out the system anyway. But next I'm going to move on to fixing this world button at the top, which is meant to give you an overview of the world, but at the moment it just does that. So I've been doing a bit of work on the globe option, and this is going to work a little bit like a map. So when you click on it you get an overview of the world, and then what I want to happen is that you can click on any part of the world and it will zoom you into that area, but I haven't implemented that just yet. So at the moment you just have to click on the world icon again and it will zoom you back into the area where you were before. Just finishing off the day with a bit of commenting, which is something that I don't really do very often, and perhaps I should do it a bit more. But seeing as I'm releasing the code this week to the Patreon supporters, I thought that I should at least comment some of the new lens flare effect code. It is Wednesday morning, and today I need to get everything finished up for the Patreon release, and I also need to make this week's behind the scenes devlog video. To start off the day today, I've added in the selective breeding switches back into the entity pop-up GUIs, so you can click on them to activate selective breeding for that specific entity. And also I added in one more task into the game, which is this population boom task here, which is to have more than 400 entities in the world. It is 12 o'clock now, and for the rest of the morning I've just been working on this week's behind the scenes devlog video because I need to get that finished and uploaded today before I go off tomorrow. But I'm just about to stop for lunch now, and then I will get back to work on the game this afternoon. Lunchtime now, and I'm just having my usual salad as always, and I also just remembered that I have to do this month's release notes for Equilinox, so I've been working on that as well. This afternoon I've just been making lots of little tweaks to the game, so for the tasks I tried balancing out some of these cash rewards to make them all a little bit more reasonable. I've also been updating some of the prices in the shops, and I also separated these flowers into their own breeding tree just to make things a little bit more interesting for now. And finally I also updated the control screen, which is still temporary, but at least it's now correct. It is 8 o'clock now, and I've just been testing out the game. I actually just played it from start to finish, which took about 15 minutes, and it all went pretty well. There weren't any bugs, although the selective breeding system gets a little bit annoying after a while, but hopefully I can spruce it up in the next few weeks. But as you can see, I've finished all the tasks, so I should now be able to unlock the leaf statue if I go to the completionist task and claim my reward for that. So now I can purchase this leaf statue and place it victoriously into the game. So that is going to be it for this week. I've just been finishing off today with a bit of editing for this behind the scenes devlog video, and I'm almost done with that now. And next week I'm hopefully going to be getting started with adding some content into the game. But yeah, thank you guys very much for watching this video. Do subscribe if you haven't already. Have a fantastic week, and I will see you all next time.